In a rural setting, a girl confronts two teenagers, frightening them so much that they plead for mercy. They apologize for tormenting another child's dog and eventually manage to escape, leaving bruised. The boy with the dog feels elated, thanking Akira, who strikes a superhero pose and claims to be a justice hero, adorably, without the attacker. Later, he awakens in the tent beside Kensho, recalling his list of tasks, including remembering childhood dreams. While Kensho prepares food, Akira learns from the internet that Japan is in chaos, with no safe urban areas left. Hokkaido has been isolated, and some mountain villages have closed their access tunnels. Akira hopes his family in Gunma, a corner of Kanto, is safe. Out of the blue, Kensho decides to go blonde, inspired by Akira's free-spirited attitude. Seeing Kensho's transformation, Akira decides to become a superhero, envisioning himself as a vigilante who saves people from zombies, determined to sign with Viscayo. Kensho questions the practicality of Akira's hero aspirations since he can't fly or shoot lasers. However, Akira has a plan and takes them to their destination, the badly deteriorated aquarium. There, they encounter a baby shark zombie that startles them. Akira, excited to be backstage at the aquarium, decides he's officially a superhero after finding paint for his costume. Meanwhile, amidst the city's chaos, a bus driver is trapped inside, warning passengers that they can't leave until the zombies are gone. At the back of the bus, a man begins acting strangely, even eating ketchup. The passengers panic, and a student nearby starts screaming, triggering a stampede as most are caught outside by the zombies. A frightened student heads toward the aquarium hoping for safety. However, she stumbles, and a marathon zombie targets her. Just in time, someone intervenes, saving her and causing a commotion. It's none other than Akira in his shark-proof suit, now seemingly invincible. More survivors arrive, and Akira invites them inside. Akira spots the girl from the convenience store, and she recognizes him too. Eager to impress her, he charges at a pursuing zombie, but gets bitten on the arm. Despite not getting infected, he's in excruciating pain. Kensho, realizing there's only one suit, closes the door on Akira, leaving him to fend for himself. After a grueling fight and finally tossing the zombies off a bridge, Akira reflects on the challenges of being a superhero. Inside the aquarium, the girl is still upset. Kensho encourages Akira to talk to her, but he's awkward, and she barely remembers him. After introducing himself, she asks him why he saves people and suggests he might have an inferiority complex, adopting a hero's look as a psychological defense mechanism. She concludes that such men, lacking self-love and feeling undervalued by society, aspire to be heroes. Akira struggles with a long lecture from a woman named Kensho. She questions his self-esteem and heroism, making Akira contemplate what it means to be a hero. Suddenly, they encounter a shark with legs and chaos ensues. They flee, and Kensho asks about the shark's biology. They escape to a safe room, but the girl they left behind gets in trouble. Akira heroically tries to save her, and they argue about his motivations. They decide to run and form a plan together. Meanwhile, Kensho watches and worries about their safety. Akira fights the shark while thinking about heroism. Boring Girl helps by providing batteries for a powerful attack, defeating the shark. They celebrate their victory, and the girl reveals she was just on a bus to the harbor. Akira invites her to join their group, but she declines, noting their different survival priorities. She thinks he risked a dear person to save her. Akira says she's dear to him too, and he'd save her without pretending to be a superhero. She blushes and leaves, looking for safety. She gives him her number. Her name is Shizuka. Akira wants to meet her again. He's tired of Tokyo and goes to Gunma Kanto. Akira shoots zombies in the morning and relaxes. Kensho has a barbecue. They have a vacation on a building's roof. They eat seafood paella. Kensho impresses Akira with his cooking, saying raw ham is the secret. Kensho talks about his unpopularity with women, surprising Akira. They see a tomboy zombie and push it off the building. They read Akira's list of 100 things to do before becoming a zombie. One is having a party with co-workers, which seems impossible. Akira left his job to avoid going crazy. Kensho adds an item, becoming a comedian. Akira wants to help. They go to Ikebukuro, drive through zombies, and research comedy. Kensho doesn't need a teacher. He loves comedy and dreams of becoming a comedian. Akira questions his own dream. As they think about a giant TV, chaos erupts around them. Firefighters turn into zombies. A flying car and runaway truck approach. Akira remembers a girl from a convenience store and gets ready. He accelerates towards the truck, using a car as a ramp, narrowly escaping an explosion. They reach an underground mall, excited about their adventure. Akira and Kensho are pursued by zombies on their bikes. They take refuge in a store and barricade themselves in. Inside, they meet 3 girls and an old man. The girls question if they're infected, but they're just relieved to find other survivors. Tensions rise as the group awkwardly tries to socialize. They discover the girls are flight attendants, fulfilling one of Akira's dreams. Meanwhile, zombies are outside. Akira realizes he can't enjoy the situation and reminisces about his unfulfilling past. He decides to make a move, but awkwardly asks if one of the girls has a boyfriend. Kensho charms one of the girls, making Akira jealous. Akira takes a bold step, chugging alcohol to break the ice. Chaos ensues as one girl likes it, leading to madness, and Akira passes out. When he wakes up, one girl has been bitten. They leave the store with a stolen TV and realize they're cut off from the outside world without internet. Kensho suggests finding a safer place, and Akira contemplates his dreams. They decide to head to Gunma, Akira's hometown, in a motorhome. They meet Shizuka, who agrees to join them after some convincing. They enter a store with various motorhomes. Shizuka suggests a practical choice, but Akira and Kensho opt for an extravagant one, leading to disagreements. Akira and his friends are on the road searching for a motorhome. They discuss the importance of finding a safe and stylish car. Shizuka is worried about sleeping with the roof open, fearing zombies. Kensho encourages Shizuka to find a motorhome she truly likes. They discover a perfect vehicle and learn that cars reflect their owner's dreams and sense of adventure. Zombies approach, forcing them to quickly choose the nearest motorhome for safety. Akira fulfills his 17th wish by riding in a motorhome. During their journey, Akira observes the unusual lack of people on the road and discusses the possibility of a virus causing the apocalypse. They agree that studying the virus's transmission is crucial to finding a solution, possibly a vaccine. They leave Saitama for Gunma, but decide to rest instead of finding food. Akira gets distracted and causes an accident. They are surrounded by men led by Kosugi, Akira's former boss, who offers them food and help in exchange for Akira working for him again. Shizuka realizes it's a trap, and Kosugi admits to damaging travelers' tires to enslave them. He claims the law no longer exists, and that zombies are approaching. Kosugi gives Akira an ultimatum: work for him for 2 days or risk his friends' lives. Akira reluctantly agrees, and Kosugi introduces him to the company. Akira realizes the exhaustion in his co-workers' faces but tries to convince himself he has changed. Shizuka tends to Kensho's injuries and reassures him that it's not his fault. The next day, Akira feels tired and overwhelmed, reminiscent of his old office job. He notices that everyone works just as hard as they did in the office. Taking a break, he starts chilling beer cans, hoping for a moment of relaxation. However, his boss confronts him for not being at his workstation and forgetting the beers. At that moment, he tries to explain himself, saying he froze the beers for his colleagues. Akira starts hyperventilating with anxiety, and his boss dismisses the idea of serving the beers to save electricity. Only his baseball team arrives on time and excitedly grabs the expensive, cold beers. Kosugi explains that they're for everyone, as they're throwing a party to give the employees a break from the 24/7 work schedule. The baseball team leaves, and Akira is shocked to see zombies working outside. Kosugi explains that zombies can be useful as chargers, but the boss sees them as mere gadgets. Akira is humiliated and told to get back to work. Meanwhile, Kensho wonders why Akira tolerates this situation. Shizuka recalls the fear of opposing unfair control and observes Akira working with zombies, despite the apocalypse. In adolescence, her father forbids her from dating, dictating her life. In the present, the leader chases Akira, who's overwhelmed. Kosugi comforts Akira and suggests he stay, offering guidance and freedom from thinking. Shizuka remembers her father's controlling ways and confronts Akira. She warns him the leader wants to steal his pride and urges him to choose independence. With determination, Shizuka declares independence by the river's edge. In the midst of a heated exchange, Akira and Kosugi's argument escalates until they find themselves facing a horde of zombies. Akira, realizing the danger they're in, seeks help from the purchasing team. They manage to save Kosugi from the undead. As they escape, Akira's compassion for others shines through. He refuses to let people die at the hands of zombies and takes action. With the help of the purchasing team, they trap the zombies and create a fiery explosion, saving everyone. In the aftermath, Akira reconciles with Shizuka, while Kosugi's manipulative ways are exposed, leading his former associates to abandon him. Shizuka encourages Akira to explore new career opportunities in this changed world, and they head towards Gunma with hope for the future. In the opening scene, Akira asks his companions about the state of mind in flow. Shizuka gives a coherent response. Kensho acknowledges that Akira is already in the flow state. They're doing yoga on surfboards in a lake, completing another task. Akira is excited about completing 15 items on his list, hoping to finish 100 in a month. Shizuka worries he might become a zombie. Kensho asks about Akira's parents' house an hour away. Shizuka says it's not guaranteed. She asks about Akira's journey from Tokyo, but he interrupts, spotting zombies attacking a truck off the road. Akira puts on a shark costume to help. Shizuka and Kensho follow. Suddenly, a samurai emerges from the truck, skillfully dispatching zombies. The samurai is revealed to be a girl named Beatrix. She's a foreigner who fell in love with Japanese culture and came from Germany. Akira is amazed, but Beatrix's language skills are a mix of Russian and Japanese with an accent. Beatrix asks them to take her and the fish to Takasaki. Kensho and Shizuka discuss the request's complexity in urban areas. Akira sits with Beatrix, learning about her dream to experience Japanese culture. She mentions a sushi chef who lets you eat as much as you want if you deliver your own fish. Akira decides to help her reach the sushi restaurant, which they realize is because he wants sushi. They head to the restaurant, with Beatrix explaining its location. Akira thinks it might be famous due to the historic alleys of Japan. Beatrix is worried as she hasn't reached the chef for 3 days, but hopes he's safe. On the way, they encounter a zombie-infested street. Akira and Shizuka prepare to clear it, while Kensho questions if it's their only option. Shizuka agrees to join their plan, and they decide to fill up on sushi. Kensho makes a strange Japanese joke, attracting zombies, and Akira traps them with a truck. Beatrix attacks the zombies, and Shizuka observes from above. More zombies gather, and Shizuka initiates part 2, throwing sake on the zombies and setting them on fire. They have a zombie barbecue and celebrate. They finally enjoy sushi at a restaurant. The boss joins their celebration, and the next day, they head to an onsen. They talk about love, and Shizuka rejects dating. They find out the hot spring is broken, and B suggests sharing, but Shizuka disagrees. B reveals she's not ashamed of her body. Zombies interrupt and they complain. At night, they discover a natural waterfall and bathe together. Shizuka apologizes for her upbringing affecting her views on love. They get nervous as the blonde couple joins them in the fountain. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.